Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Tara and I make videos about digital planning and different ways to get creative with your iPad. So if that sounds like something that's of interest to you, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. That being said, today's video is going to be my August monthly setup and I am so excited. If you caught my last video, you'd have seen that I went through my different sticker sets that I released for the month of August, and you guys, I'm absolutely in love with these. This is my 80s Barbie color palette, and I think it's so cute. And the theme is 80s roller skating party, and I'm just obsessed. I think this theme is going to be the cutest for our setups this month. I cannot wait to see how these turn out. But as per usual, I do like to go through really quickly and just kind of share or recap what my last video showed just in case you missed it. So very briefly, we'll just do that. As I've just shown you, this is my 80s Barbie kind of palette. That's just sort of what it screams to me. It was unintentional and I feel like it was a happy accident considering Barbie is such a big deal right now. I still haven't seen the movie though. If you've watched the movie already, leave a comment below and let me know. No spoilers though. The next color palette is this one, which I feel like on camera looks a little more blue, but this is actually purple. The color just doesn't register perfectly, but this reminds me of this Windbreaker suit that I wore as a kid, so I've named this one Wicked Windbreaker. I also really love this. I think it's so adorable. These colors are gorgeous together. And then the last one is a little bit different and it's a lot lighter, but I still think it is a really, really perfect 80s aesthetic. If you flip through to the end, there's this nice gray outline, which I think just looks so, so good with this. You can really kind of see it on this roller skate here, but they are so adorable. I'm absolutely in love with this set. I decided I was going to name this one Hella Pastella, which I thought was fun. I like a little rhyme. But anyway, if you would like any of these, they're available on my Etsy shop and also on my Patreon. So if you're interested in any of these, I will leave links to get them below. That all being said, let's go ahead and jump into our planning. I'm so excited. I am going to use this lighter color for my monthly setup. I think it's going to be really, really cute. So what I know I want to do is I want to start off by using this darker color to kind of block out some of the different spaces just so that the designs that I have here stand out a bit more. So let's come back to our planner for a second here. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to start off by doing is just blocking off the parts that I don't want to see. So I usually use an element that's the same color as the background, but actually this time I know that I'm going to block off this part with a darker color. So I'm only going to use an element on this one side. So I'm just going to start by coming to my elements, finding one that is the same color as my background, grabbing my image tool, tapping on this, and then I'm just going to move it and resize it to cover this space here. Okay, so now the next thing that I want to do is I'm just going to come back to my sticker pack and I'm going to grab this rectangle here and I'm just going to copy it, come back to my planner, and we are going to paste this here. I'm going to grab my image tool, tap on this, and I'm just going to resize this. And if you ever want the edges to be just a little bit more crisp after you've sized them up, a really easy way to do that is just to tap on this to crop it. And then while it's on rectangle crop, you can just crop onto the inside. And this will give you super crisp edges. So just something to consider, because when these are created, even though I create them in vectors, they're still exported as PNGs, so they can only be sized up so much before they start to get a little pixelated. So just cropping those edges off solves that issue entirely, which is super nice. Now, one thing I also want to do is I'm just gonna take this one and I'm going to copy it. I'm gonna paste it. And then again with my image tool, I'm just gonna thin this out and put it up here. And then I just wanna make sure these are lined up nicely. Perfect. Now I'm gonna come back to my sticker pack and I'm just going to select all of these and I'm gonna copy them And I'm gonna bring all my neon lights back here. And I'm just gonna get rid of everything except for the rectangles. Okay, so now what I wanna do is I'm gonna come back to a previous month. I've also saved these as elements so I could easily do it this way, but I'm just gonna come to my July setup. I'm gonna grab my lasso tool and turn on text boxes only. And I am just going to select this. I'm going to copy the days of the week there, and I'm just going to come right back to August. And then we're just gonna paste here, line that up nicely. And then I'm gonna grab my image tool here, and I'm just gonna see what it looks like if I add these on top. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I have a little more room to play. But I'm just gonna size those over the days of the week. I'm just gonna grab my image tool and move this out of the way for a second. Turn on images with my lasso tool and then just select these. I'm gonna copy them, grab my image tool, and I'm just gonna move this back up here. And then we are just going to tap and paste the rest of these. So I think because the pink and the purple are so similar, I'm just gonna skip right to the blue and just size these. And there we have it. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, but I think it's kind of fun. I do like it. There is the option to just bring this all the way down, which might be kind of nice. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Let's see. Okay, I think I might keep it like that. I think I prefer that look. We're gonna come back to the sticker pack and we're gonna grab this August here. We're gonna paste it, and then as you can see, it stands out so much more on this dark background and it's just so cute. And then I do want to come back, though I guess I didn't need to delete these. I'm gonna grab them again, just copy them and bring them back over. And then using my image tool, I'm just gonna kind of place the shapes around. So I'll probably not do a whole lot of yellow since I already have yellow in the word August. I can just kind of resize these until I like the look of them. I might bring this one over here and bring the blue over here. Maybe a little yellow. And I think I'm okay if they're layered a little bit. I actually like that look. So I'm gonna come here, I'm just gonna tap on this one, I'm gonna crop it, I'm gonna bring it down. And then since it's a circle, the orientation doesn't matter. So we're just gonna move that over. That looks good. I think I'm gonna do another circle, so maybe this blue one, to kind of join these shapes, or at least make them look a little bit closer together. Maybe I'll put a pink smiley face in the center of this one. And here I'm just kind of playing around until I'm happy with the overall look. Now here I've got this corner coming off, so what I can do, once I know that I am actually happy with the placement, I'm just going to remember I need to cut off a corner. So I'm just going to crop this, and I'm gonna come to freehand, and I'm just gonna draw a straight line. And then I'm just going to go around the whole outside, and everything in here is the part I want to keep. So I'm going to hit done. And then if you zoom in, you can see that I just cropped that corner off. So I can rotate it a little bit so it's a slightly better match. That looks really good. And I'm just going to drop that there. And maybe we add in a little purple triangle here. Maybe move this one over a little. I like this circle, so I'm gonna copy this circle and I'm gonna paste this here. And I think I'm gonna just size this down a bit, but I'm also gonna grab my image tool and tap on this one. And I'm gonna crop it as well. And then with rectangle crop, I'm just gonna move this over to the edge there. And just crop off a little and then line that up. And then I think I might do the pink here. So we're just going to rotate this And I'm gonna tap on this and crop it. And we're just gonna bring most of this down because I just want the edge of it. And I cropped the other side, so we're just gonna rotate that. There we go. And I think that I do want this kind of angled, so I'm just gonna see, I need to bring the one edge down a little. So I'm just going to tap crop here, come to freehand again, and I'm just gonna cut off that edge and then circle the rest that I want to keep and hit done and line that up nicely. Okay, and I think that that looks really good. And then maybe I just need one more thing over here. I'm thinking maybe a pink circle would be good. And I think right here is what I want. So I'm just going to crop this rectangle and bring this edge in. I'm just gonna line that up there. Okay, and I'm just gonna make one final little adjustment. So I'm gonna kind of crop from this corner over. So we're just gonna tap on this and crop. Come to freehand, and I'm just gonna draw that line like that. And then come around, so I keep all of this and hit done. And then I'll just rotate it a little to match since my line was a little imperfect. Okay, I think that looks really good. And then I think I'm just gonna take this pink triangle here, size it up just a little, and just kind of put it here maybe. Okay, overall, I do like that look. So I'm just going to select the rest of these and delete them. Now I get to come in and add in my dates. So one thing I know that I want to do though is I want to put the numbers inside of these shapes that I have here. It might take a little bit longer, but I think the overall look will be really worthwhile. I think it'll make the dates stand out better. So I'm going to take my lasso tool and I'm just going to lasso these, and I'm just kind of randomly going around just trying not to select everything that's there, but I know I'm gonna get some extra ones, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna copy all of this. I'm gonna come back to my planner. I'm gonna paste. And I'm just going to come in here and lasso everything except for the circles. And I'm just going to delete those. And then I'm going to resize these till they fit nicely over the numbers. So that's a good size. And then there are 4 of these. So I'm gonna need to copy this and paste it 8 times. So I'm just gonna copy, paste, copy again, paste, and copy again, and paste. So now what I'm gonna do is come back to my sticker pack. I'm gonna come to my dates, and I'm just going to select all of these, copy them, come back and paste. And I'm just gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna resize these with like a different color on the inside just so I can kind of see. It just gives me a better visual. I can see how much more room I have to expand. Okay, and I think that that's a good size. So I'm just gonna move this off to the edge here. And then I'm just gonna start to place all of these around. And now with my lasso tool and images turned on, I'm just gonna circle like a big space here. And then this just kind of gives me more freedom to see where I'm placing these. And I'm just gonna speed through this. And then I'm just gonna start putting the numbers into place. Okay, so from far away, it's kind of hard to tell, but that outline is there. And I actually think this looks really nice, and it helps to tie in that dark background up here and make it part of the color palette as opposed to just kind of an accent. So I really like this look. Uh-oh, I don't know when, but I accidentally deleted this element here. So I'm just gonna come to my elements, and we're gonna drop that in one more time. And I'm just gonna grab my image tool and resize this and cover that space. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to come to my sticker pack, and we're going to grab this pink and blue ombre. I think it's really pretty. I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to grab my image tool, and I'm going to put this up here. I might leave some room for a little washi tape. And then I want to come back to my sticker pack and come to this cute grid that's on here. And I think I'm going to try with the blue. We're going to copy this, come back here and paste it. And I'm just going to size this up. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of oversize it quite a bit, just make it really big. I'm going to grab my image tool and tap on it again. And I'm just going to crop it. And with rectangle turned on, I'm just gonna bring it in. And I'm doing it this way so that I can size these edges to match. And then it just kind of fades into the blue down there. And I really like that look. Again, it's really hard to see it on camera until I zoom in, but I think that that's really fun. Just a way to kind of make things a little bit different. Okay, and then let's come back to my sticker pack, and let's use the yellow here. And I'm just gonna copy and paste this and just put that up there. Now I'm also gonna copy this background. So I'm going to grab my image tool, and I'm just going to copy this. Come down here and paste this. And then with my image tool again, I'm just going to fill this space here. And I want the width to match that, just so that they go together and look intentional. And I have the freedom here to kind of adjust as I wish. But what I really want to do here is I want to add the roller skate. So let's come back. Come to the roller skate here. We're going to copy this and paste it. So cute. And then I'm going to come back, grab this, let the good times roll. I'm going to paste this and just size it up. And I think this is a good size. So what I think I'm going to do is tap off of it and then select it, copy it, and paste it again. And let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. So I'm just gonna paste it 5 times. And I'm just gonna try something here. So what I'm gonna do is with my image tool selected, I'm just gonna grab each of these, and I'm going to crop them down to just 1 word. And for some of them, you might have to do it freehand. So let's just do good. Okay, and now I'm just gonna size them all individually and just see how I can make it all fit. And if you find, like on this one, I'll show you, there's a little bit up here from before. And I'm just gonna go in and just like crop that piece out. And just try to get it a little better. Okay, and I like that. I think that looks nice. And actually, I think that's where I'm gonna stop. I thought I was gonna add some extra things down here, but I don't really think it's necessary. I think this looks really cute, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. So my intentions are to kind of put any of my big monthly projects that I want to get done by the end of August here, and then just kind of plan as usual. So I hope that you guys enjoy this layout. I think it's super cute, and I hope that you like it as much as I do. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!